They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River. Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Scarlet Knights will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will come out first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all of the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Vols have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
Unloads to the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in. He's run out of bounds after the big game, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
That was a ball and a catch. I was a little worried. Damn. I was like, fuck it, why not? Damn. Man, that was a good one.
And the Volunteers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Next going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown ball.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Rutgers offense will get the ball for the 1st time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Let's take a big picture program perspective on Rutgers. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple of dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who's very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The idea was to sell that play fake. Nobody was buying it.
You're right, Reese. That D-line, they looked like they had their ears pinned back, and they were coming after the quarterback. You saw dudes rush upfield. They got to that QB.
Turning it on. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it on the outside, it's Davis. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah. Oh, no. I wanted to hit him in this fucking space. God damn it.
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I thought I was going to be able to hit
It's
him.
nice to be the middle of the field safety. That's my responsibility. I own the middle. If you want to come across the middle, I'm going to hit you. If you want to throw it across the middle, I'm going to do a good job breaking on the football. Unbelievable job. You've got to have vision on the quarterback. See it, break it, go get it, give me that INT.
And the Scarlet Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll leave it with the lone back. He breaks a tackle.
What the fuck?
And some room to work. He's loose on the left. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Running back searching for a hole. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. Guys, let's talk just for a second about running. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. And the Scarlet Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown,
How the fuck would you go to a safety when I fought players that's 10 yards off?
By the back on the option. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what,
So
most of
many
the time, Reese, it requires
so many
a little
mistakes.
bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Leaves it with the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Volunteers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They're going to test the right side with this one. There he goes! Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The Vols can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
And the Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. Into the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the air, it's Schultz. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Got it in the middle. It's Duff. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to throw it. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something
4-1 and 1-3.
more
What the fuck,
dynamic,
man?
but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds a man on the left. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I'm just waiting for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Buys a little extra time. He'll try to do it himself. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And the Vols had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They'll go to the air on second and short. He's got it on the move. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. And now they regain the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Volunteers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. He'll start this third quarter with a run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
On the direct snap, it's Black. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and kneeling on third down. Looking downfield, it's Schultz. Finds his man in the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Scarlet Knights will have it first and 10. They'll try the run. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Scarlet Knights want to crank the tempo. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Off play action. Makes the grab. Going for the goal line. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. The option look. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely perfect. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the 3rd. And we're all square as he sets to kick it away.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed
Come
yet.
on,
nice to have a
man.
guy that you can really depend on.
Seriously?
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. The lone back's got it. Oh, he's got a chance. Breaks into the open.
Come on, boy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And that one will put him up
Let's
for
go.
the 2nd half.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. To the air, it's Schultz. Finds his tight end. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Grabbed over the middle. It's Duff.
The hell?
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Ellison. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. The sure hands. It's Harding. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They're going to ride this running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Gets it out fast. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I like the idea by the quarterback here. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Quickly complete. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the first down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here. No matter where you are in the field, you can keep this drive.
Motherfucker, man.
Touchdown, Rutgers. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here is the Tennessee offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or would you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some points.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run. The OC is going to give him the ball some more.
The Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Got the first down. Looking for more. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Caught over the middle. It's Jefferson.
And you can tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You going to leave that open? Okay, I'm going to take it right now.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Take the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. Turning it on! He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Wide receiver going in motion. Handoff to the lone back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
They go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Volunteers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown ball! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Why?
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Lies.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback on the keeper. It's a fumble on the play. And
Whoa!
to get that football back at this juncture, that would have been catastrophe. Back to throw, it's Schultz.
Then I'm just gonna go with 3rd and 6 or 3rd and 5.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Duff. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Ellison. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
Outside.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnston. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. And the offense just going to spike it here. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to pass, the clock an enemy. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Trailing by a touchdown, this 4th down opportunity is gargantuan. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40.
I say if a fat man catches you, boy.
Touchdown.
Give him that.
Putting points on the board. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team...
Got him.